It's trade deadline day, everybody. We're hopping in on the madness, and it's time. We are live on YouTube. We are live on TikTok. It is trade deadline day. Pat Bev has been traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. The Warriors are attempting to get Andre Drummond as we speak right now. Royce O'Neal is to the Phoenix Suns for 4 minimum contracts, 4 of their best role players. Chimize Metu, Jordan Goodwin, Yuta Watanabe, Keita Bates-Diop for Royce O'Neal and David Roddy, who gets traded from Memphis in the 3-team deal. We've had a lot of trades already. We've had a lot of role player trades already. I'm about to tweet this out, everybody. We are live on YouTube. We are live on TikTok. Pistons waive Killian Hayes. Wow. Absolutely wow. Killian Hayes just got waived, everybody. That's insane. Let's put this up on the on TikTok. Welcome in, TikTok fam. Let everybody know we are live through the trade deadline. Here for all the updates. The Lakers are going to stand pat. It is just announced by Chris Haynes that the Lakers are going to stand pat. The Pistons also just waived. The Lakers are going to stand pat. This is crazy, everybody. Very low-key deadline for the contenders. But this is the deadline of teams that want to change their franchise around. This is the time to get moves done. Pat Bev is a Milwaukee Buck. Via Chris Haynes, the probable path for the Los Angeles Lakers is to stand pat at trade deadline with potential to acquire another star player in the offseason when armed with 3 first-round picks. League sources tell NBA on TNT. Bleacher Report, this was expected. The trade market was never good enough for the Los Angeles Lakers. People are saying Donovan Mitchell is a Laker, Trae Young. This is really just unnecessary speculation. I don't think either of those guys are Lakers. I think it's mainly the fact of they couldn't get anything good enough that they liked. They really couldn't. Joe Harris is a name to watch on the buyout market. Kyle Lowry is a name to watch on the buyout market. Killian Hayes just got waived. The guy that got picked 4 picks before Tyrese Halliburton, he's now a free agent. He was the 7th pick in the 2021 draft. That is ridiculous. Killian Hayes, man. I'm just tweeting right now. They really could have had Tyrese Halliburton. Welcome in, TikTok gang. Keep liking it up. What's good, LP? YouTube gang, welcome. This is an electric start to the deadline. There's only an hour and 10 minutes left. Right now, it looks like it's just going to continue to be role players. PJ Washington to Dallas and Daniel Gafford to Dallas was fantastic for them. Buddy Hield to the Sixers this morning. Seth Curry, Grant Williams go to Charlotte and a first-round pick. It's a lot of seconds are getting moved right now. The Bucks just got Pat Bev. The Bucks just hit an eye emoji right now, everybody. Right now. This is after acquiring Pat Bev. Maybe that something else is cooking. Maybe they think they're getting Andrew Wiggins. One of my friends just said, "Oh boy, I'm so happy Killian Hayes is not on an NBA team right now." That is hilarious. That is so funny. Killian. Everybody check Twitter right now. for the latest updates from me, from all of Lakers Nation, Woj, Shams, Jake Fisher, Keith Smith, Trevor Lane. These are the guys to be following right now. We are patiently waiting for the next bit of news right here, everybody. Let's put on the TikTok Killian Hayes. What's up, guys? Sorry, camera was off. We are here. This has been a crazy morning. This started really early. This just happened. Killian Hayes gets waived, the 7th pick. He was the 7th pick in the 2021 draft. It's 2024. It's 2024, and he's already out of the NBA. I could see the Spurs signing him for that French connection. Besides that, I could see him going back to France. Genuinely. I don't know. I don't know about all this. And also, you knew the Lakers weren't going to trade anybody. You knew the Lakers weren't going to trade anybody on a day where they're honoring Kobe. It's his statue day. Everybody appreciate the likes. We're already at 400. That's insane. I did not even notice that. And appreciate the YouTube gang as well. Mitchell to Lakers is purely a rumor. They want to pretty much what the Lakers want to do here is they have one tradable first round pick, 2029. Then they're by draft time, they were going to figure out 2024 or 2025, whichever pick the Pelicans want to end up keeping, they will choose. And then the Lakers will get that pick and become tradable. Then they'll have 2031 or 2030, and then they'll have swaps. So in theory, a star is acquirable. If you wanted to attach Reeves and Rui to 3 first-round picks, if the Lakers don't win the championship this year, it'll be pretty hard to win the championship as currently constructed. I think they can still get back to the Western Conference Finals, but they're not going to be addressing a center because Drummond's not on the block for them. No one's on the block for the Lakers. The Laker tax is a real thing. Pat Bev is live right now. Emergency pod. Trade deadline. He is now a Milwaukee Buck. Philly believes, as of right now, they got Cameron Payne for Pat Bev. They got Cameron Payne and a second for Pat Bev. But Cameron Payne is waivable. They think they can get Lowry because Lowry is a Philly guy. He went to Villanova. If Lowry doesn't end up going to the Knicks, because they have a spot open now that Ryan Arcidiacono is gone. If he doesn't go to the Knicks, I see him going to Philly. And there's just a lot of weird point guard swaps. Like earlier, Dinwiddie got traded for Dennis Schroeder. Dinwiddie for Schroeder and Thaddeus Young was the weirdest deal of today. This trade deadline is, someone said this trade deadline is overhyped. Absolutely. But these are just moves that NBA teams need to make because the biggest deadline was last season. Last season was when the Lakers traded Russell Westbrook. It's when KD got traded. It's when, we've seen Kyrie get traded. We've seen so many different big star trades that we expect stars to get traded every year. But this was not the year for that. Stars are staying with their teams, and if they're going to get traded, they're going to leave in the offseason. And if not, they're just gonna trade for them in the offseason. Like, there's no point to trade for a star at the deadline. Matt Ishbia and the Suns proved why you don't do that. You overpaid. They overpaid. They traded Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, 5 first-round picks and swaps for KD. Looking back, it's a bad deal. But now you get Royce O'Neal. Maybe it's not that bad of a deal. But people overpay at the deadline. People underpay at the deadline. It's where desperation is at its finest. The Orlando Magic traded Aaron Gordon for Gary Harris and RJ Hampton at a deadline once. So if you're a Lakers fan in this chat, because you probably are, majority of my following base is are huge NBA fans, but a majority are Laker fans. And for those of you in here who were hoping for a Lakers trade, it's not coming. Chris Haynes reported the Lakers are going to make no moves in terms of trade, and I respect that because as Trevor Lane of Lakers Nation, as so many people of Lakers Nation, and everybody that kind of knows what it's like with the Lakers, there's a tax, and it's not worth trying to trade for someone at the deadline. It's just not worth it. I can guarantee you teams are trying to fleece them for that 29 pick or Austin Reeves. DeJounte Murray's not going to get done at all because they wanted only Austin Reeves plus 2 firsts. Like, let's get out of here with that one. I think we get out of here with that one. That is ridiculous. No. And I saw someone say F the Lakers. Good. I'm glad to see that we have some Lakers hating here. We can't have too many Lakers fans. We have to have all NBA in here. Killian Hayes leaving Pistons was the best thing. Yeah, the Pistons had a weird, very interesting deadline. Okay, Memphis is going to get Yuta Watanabe, part of the deal just released by Shams. Very interesting how that 3-team deal is now evolving. Here, we're going to get back to this one. Okay, so this deal evolved, the Royce O'Neal trade. It expanded to Memphis. Memphis needs some players. Like, they're running out of players. Everyone's hurt. They have 13 of their 15 standard contract players hurt. So they acquire Yuta Watanabe as a part of the David Roddy trade. They might be getting Keita Bates, Jordan Goodwin, and Chimezie Metu, as we can tell here. I don't know if Brooklyn's getting anybody. Maybe Brooklyn gets some of these guys, but they have to waive Harry Giles. Someone said Lakers getting Killian Hayes. Please no. Blake, absolutely not. I'm good, bro. I'm really okay. It looks like Kuzma's not getting moved. I saw that in the chat. I think Kuzma is for sure staying with Washington this year. I don't know why they're not trading him for even just one first-round pick to Sacramento. They would do that today. They probably don't want Herter or Harrison Barnes' terrible contracts. No disrespect to those players whatsoever, but those contracts. Oh, Dallas, yes. I think Mario asked that a couple times. I want to deep dive on Dallas because what a deadline they're having. I did not like this trade. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like that Woj reported this as a lightly protected first, because Shams ultimately came out and said this is a 2027 first that's top 2 protected. That's not lightly protected, everybody. Let's go over protections here, okay? Lightly protected would be first, like, lottery protected, top 20 protected, top 25 protected. This is a top 2 protected pick. That pick is almost guaranteed to go to Charlotte in 2027. They have Miami's pick. They have their own pick. They have Dallas's pick. They are sweeping the floor. They signed him. He wanted to leave for Dallas in the offseason. So this is just a W. You get Grant Williams. You get Seth Curry in a first. You're getting shooters to put around Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball, Mark Williams. You need more vets on that franchise. You need some maturity in that locker room. As Steve Clifford said, they're lacking talent. And PJ Washington, just not a fit there. And he's way more of a fit on Dallas. Way more of a fit on Dallas. He's athletic. He can do a lot on offense. He just dropped like 41 this year. Bridges just dropped 45 yesterday. They don't need both players at the power forward position. And then you trade for Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford is my favorite center who was available this deadline time. I really wanted the Lakers to trade for him. I wanted that Gabe Vincent and multiple – Lakers have 5 second-round picks tradable, but it seems they're not going to trade anybody. Fine with me. But Gafford would have been the guy. I would have loved to see Gafford and for Gabe Vincent in 5 seconds, because I think the Lakers can run another big out there who can rim protect, but it's more of a need for Dallas. They probably gave Rashawn Holmes and multiple seconds. And that's just how it be sometimes. Klay Thompson is not getting traded. The Pistons actually traded a lot of players. I saw someone say no one wants to trade with the Pistons. I think the Pistons have made maybe the most trades this deadline. They acquired Simone Fontecchio from Italy, from the Utah Jazz. Shams is live right now too, everybody. He's probably going to be breaking trades on the stadium right now on Twitter. Cavs versus Thunder finals. Remember this. Hey, I'm not mad at a small market finals, but I think the NBA fans would be. Why did the Warriors decide not to move Wiggins? I wanted him on the Pacers. I get that. If you're a Pacers fan or a Mavericks fan or a Bucks fan, you probably wanted Andrew Wiggins because he's a good fit and you know he'd be hungry on a new team. But his contract is 24 mil. It's just going to get better for him. So, and the Warriors don't want to trade anybody. They don't trade people at the deadline. The last time they did that, they traded James Wiseman for 5 seconds, who turned into Sadiq Bey, who then turned into Gary Payton. The Portland Trailblazers ended up getting those 5 seconds. I think Portland also has the Warriors pick this upcoming year. So the Warriors need to win. They need to win. It's top 10 protected, but they're not going to be in the bottom 10. Right now they are, but the Warriors are here to win basketball games. So they're not making any trades. But I think it's hilarious that they're not going to make any trades, but they have to stop AD or Jokic if they want to make it in the playoffs. And they expect Dario Saric, Kevon Looney, TJD, Draymond Green to do that. And we know how that worked last year in the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes. I want the Lakers to get Chris Paul and Kevin Durant. Hey, it's not 2012 anymore, but maybe. You can never say never in the NBA, but I think you might be able to say never to both of those. They value Chris Paul too much in Golden State right now. Patrick Mahomes to the Kings. That's funny. This is the most recent news we have, guys. We have 1 hour, everybody, until the trade deadline ends. I'm really happy about the Lakers not overpaying, trading a first-round pick away, especially for Bruce Brown, a player that you would have hoped to get at the mid-level, but he's overpaid at $23 million. Like, he's a perfect fit, but it just made no sense. It made 0 sense for the Lakers to make a move. DeMar DeRozan, someone said for Peyton Pritchard, that's hilarious, but I don't think DeRozan's getting dealt either. I don't think Chicago's dealing. I don't think Chicago's willing to deal. If I'm them and you're not getting first-round pick offers, you saw Bojan Bogdanovic, you saw the Pistons wait way too long. To trade this guy. They wanted Oh, guys, we just got an email of the century, huh? We just got the email of a century. For everybody that's in here right now, keep grinding. Because this is a great email that we just got. I can't say anything yet, but this email that we just got, this is why you grind. This is exactly why you grind. We keep going. If you like basketball, everybody in the chat, just keep talking. Let's talk about the deadline. Get more people in here. Like it up, everybody. TikTok, we're always popping on TikTok. I appreciate everybody on YouTube as well. This full version will be on YouTube, everybody. This will be there. So if you want to come back, watch this all back. This is on YouTube, on my account, Ish_NBA, ISH_NBA. Follow me, TikTok, YouTube. Twitter is Ishan Ghosh, 824. That is my name. Shout out Kobe. It is another Kobe day today. I also, going back to the Lakers thing, I don't think they were going to trade for anybody on a Kobe statue day. Why would they? That's just bad for chemistry. You heard LeBron talk about how much he loves the guys in the locker room. AD did a podcast with D'Lo. And it just makes sense. Like, the chemistry is buzzing right now in LA. There's no trade to be made for them. This is why the Warriors don't make trades. They know how tumultuous it gets in the media, especially in California. The 2est big market teams in California, 2 of the 3 biggest market teams in the NBA, them and the Knicks. And there's just too much that goes on with these types of franchises. Teams don't want to help them, especially after all their championship history. You have to understand, it's just, this is how it be sometimes. Like, the Suns got Royce O'Neal, and they are a hungry franchise. They don't have a championship. So for now, they're going to get a guy like that. They'll even by the way, those 4 minimum guys they gave up, these guys right here, these have been the guys who've been playing really well for them. Jordan Goodwin gave them really good minutes in the beginning of the year when Beal was out. Chimezie Metu gave them a 20-20 game one day. Keita Bates, who I met in Summer League last season, fantastic dude, really good guy. I wanted him on the Lakers as a 15th, 14th man. Hopefully he can get waived. I would love to see him get waived and maybe go to LA, because you just like a guy who can be a wing and fill in minutes at the minimum when other guys are out. So we'll have to see how that goes. But you're saying Boston's a bigger market than Golden State. That's fair, Trent. That's fair. But San Francisco is massive. San Francisco is massive. I'd say Boston's top 4 for sure. Yeah. I mean, the Lakers and the Celtics are always going to be 1 and 2. No matter how you think of that. If you're a Celtics fan, you think it's Celtics 1. If you're a Lakers fan, you think it's Lakers 1. So that's just how it be. It's slow right now, guys. In the 11 o'clock hour, 6 minutes in, we have nothing. We have absolutely nothing. And I think this is okay. We just actually got some news. The Atlanta Hawks would want Herb Jones in any potential trade that would send DeJounte Murray to New Orleans via Shams Charania. Thank you guys for the likes. We just hit 1K on TikTok. If you guys could get to YouTube, that'd be sick too. ISH_NBA. If we can get more subs on there, that'd be huge. Then we could do this full time. And hey, that email I told you guys about, maybe we can do this full time. Maybe we got the light at the end of the tunnel. But if I'm the Hawks, of course I want Herb Jones. But why on earth, if I'm the Pelicans, am I doing that? I'd rather give Dyson Daniels, Valanciunas, and that's it. Get on with your day. Because I'm not trading future first for a guy that has no one offering future first. The Lakers are off the trade market, by the way. Utah's not buying. Olynyk and Agbaji just got traded for a first. The Utah Jazz are not trading first to get DeJounte Murray, and if they do, that makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense because they've traded guys in order to not tank, but pretty much in order to play younger players. Keontae George needs minutes. Taylor Hendricks needs minutes. Yeah. DeJounte's not going to get moved. Pat Bev getting a ring via Rajon Rondo in the chat. Shout out Rondo in the chat, huh? Rondo should be a head coach in the NBA one day. Rondo should be a head coach in the NBA one day for sure. Trent, appreciate the follow. Appreciate everybody that's gotten in here and followed and liked. And I know we have a couple of Hustine. Appreciate you. Everybody keep liking, following. ZZ, welcome in. Welcome into the Niners fans. Welcome to all of you that are in here. We just hit a K. Likes. Everyone keep liking up the stream. Keep liking. Let's get up to 2K. Why not? Let's get up to more fans. We got a trade deadline that is boring in the 11 o'clock hour, but we are all here. We're all here vibing right now. We got the Magic Johnson tweet, everybody. Let's pull it up. We have a Magic Johnson tweet, and it's not about the Lakers. Here we are. Detroit has waived Daniel House Jr. Detroit. Okay, interesting. Daniel House is another guy to monitor on the buyout market. So here was Magic Johnson's tweet. OKC's GM Sam Presti has struck gold again with the acquisition of Gordon Hayward. With his veteran presence and scoring ability, he'll make their bench stronger and more explosive as they prepare for the playoffs. Thank you, Magic. Everybody say thank you to Magic in the chat right now. What a guy. What a guy Magic Johnson is. In the prehistoric NBA. Exactly, Christian. D-Stu, yes, that is true, but it was Bill Russell era. Common Thunder W. The Thunder are probably the best run front office in the NBA right now. And that there's no two ways about that one. Let's pull up the tweet deck actually. Let's just get all the notifications live right now. We are still waiting, everybody. LP. Let's go, LP. My guy. Celtics only lost the Lakers 3 times in the finals. Yeah, that is true. That is before all of our time zone. None of us were alive. Magic Johnson's Twitter is a national treasure, Marcus. It is fantastic. You just absolutely love to see that. Gang. CJ Ingram Zion is a big 3. That's actually something I want to get into really quick. CJ McCollum is one of the worst defenders in history, in basketball history, by the way. CJ McCollum looks like me when I got to guard someone like LP, okay? CJ McCollum is one of the best mid-range shooters we've ever seen, but he's also one of the worst defenders in the NBA. And I think that's why they were really interested in DeJounte Murray, because he can give you both. But if you want to upgrade in this league, teams are just stingy right now for real players. Bogdanovich got traded for seconds. Joe Harris got waived. Alec Burks seconds, and Quentin Grimes. Like, PJ Washington is the only player today that got traded for a first besides Olynyk and Agbaji. And the reason that happened is because Olynyk will fit and he's an expiring contract. Roan of the Pat Bev pod says at DeMaury it's on site. And then Pat Bev goes, let him live, Roan. Let him live. That's facts. That's facts. No, CJ cooked last night for sure. CJ definitely cooked against the Clippers. But I don't see the Pelicans winning any championships as long as CJ McCollum is making $35 million. Lakers aren't going to make any trades, everybody. There's no trades from the Lakers this time around. Kind of expected going into it because there's just too much smoke about guys being interested, the guys they were interested. D'Lo just tweeted Pat had Philly jumping. Philly might have sold with that trade. Philly might have sold. Philly definitely might have sold with that trade, everybody. But, hey, they're figuring something out right now. They got Buddy Hield. They probably want to sign Kyle Lowry too because he is a Philly guy. He's a Nova guy. It makes a lot of sense. And House is gone. Morris is gone. Korkmaz is gone. They still have Covington, Batum. I think they want to probably move one of those two maybe, but I don't know. I don't see. Yeah, okay. We just got another tweet from Shams. Multiple contenders expected to pursue Daniel House. Yeah. I could see Daniel House being a Laker target because the Lakers are under the apron. I could see Daniel House being a Milwaukee target, maybe. They kind of want a veteran wing. Maybe the Knicks. I don't know. Daniel House doesn't really move anything for me, but he's a basketball player who plays 3-and-D basketball. So he at least has the knowledge to play that kind of way. Yeah, Korkmaz was trying to leave for years. He was trying to leave for years. I do like Indy for him. I like any other franchise that's not Philly for him. I don't know why Philly held him hostage so long and then traded Pat Bev in half a year. Someone explain that to me. How you hold Korkmaz hostage for 4 years after requesting a trade, and Pat Bev was gone after half a year, and he rallied the Philly fans together. Now Pat Bev is going to say in his emergency pod he requested a trade. Now he's going to say that, everybody. And also for everybody that's just still joining in, I appreciate all of you. Love all you guys. This trade deadline is moving very, very slow. A lot of things happened really early in the morning. You got your wish, Greek. Okay, let's play that. Never duck smoke that. Giannis spoke it into existence. He must have orchestrated that campaign in second for Pat Bev. 100%. Also, I saw someone ask if the Celtics are making another move. I don't think so. I think they wanted to, but I don't think so. So also, we have a Joe Harris tidbit here with the new CBA. He just got waived, but he cannot be signed by the Celtics, Suns, Warriors, because they can't go to the buyout market anymore with the second apron. With the new CBA rules, you can't sign guys mid-season, especially if you've made a sign and trade or you're over the second apron. The Lakers are going to sit cool here, so they could sign a guy like Joe Harris, Daniel House. I see one of those guys becoming Lakers, or a guy like that becoming Lakers, but I want the Celtics to bring back Smart. You probably could, but it's not going to do anything for you this season because he's going to stay with Memphis. Memphis really believes in their roster for next season. They have Gigi Jackson, who I really like. Everybody keep liking the stream that's in here right now. I know it's slow in this 11 o'clock hour. YouTube family, you see me with the phone up for TikTok gang as well. So we're just here waiting, vibing right now with everybody in the chat. Yeah, Memphis got to be healthy for next season. Pelicans could get Joe Harris. I like that call. I feel like they have too many guys already, though. I don't really see Joe Harris playing on any of these teams, but I could see Joe Harris filling in some minutes while Vando's out, not doing the same thing at all, but doing actually quite the opposite. You just have Joe Harris sit in the corner 3 minutes a half. LeBron kicks out. He's hitting 2 threes. Like, I think Joe Harris is a seamless fit in LA. I think he would have been a perfect fit. It ends at 12, the deadline. Everybody, Henry asked that in the chat. Henry Duarte, shout out. He asked what time the deadline ends. It ends in 43 minutes now. Pacific Standard Time, 12 p.m. noon. Yeah, no, nothing's really happening. Nothing is expected to really happen. Maybe DeLon Wright gets moved. The Bucks are probably still pursuing a trade for Caruso, but it's not going to happen. That's why they traded for Pat Bev. It's a day of second round pick trades. Like, this is like Sadiq Bey. This is like everything, you know. This is the only 2 firsts have been moved today because you're seeing firsts are more and more important. Especially, I don't think Lakers fans are down bad, Henry. I think some are because I think there's a good faction of Lakers Nation that really wanted trades here, but you can't make bad trades. You really cannot. You can't make bad trades. Trevor Lane and Sean Davis always say it. No trade is better than a bad trade, and there's only bad trades available out there if you're the Lakers right now. It's just not worth it. And I understand why. I really wanted a guy like Dennis Schroeder for Gabe Vincent or Daniel Gafford. Those were my targets. Obviously, Caruso was my number 1 target. That's where the TikTok came from. But you can't make deals if it costs making a first. Like, at that point, you got to ride with your guys. You have to ride with your guys. I don't think DeJounte is getting traded at all for any team. I think the Hawks were just gauging his value. Why trade it? Why trade him when you traded 3 firsts for him and you can't even get 2? Who do you think had the best trade deadline? I think it's a mix of the Knicks and the Mavericks. Yeah, it's the Knicks and the Mavericks. They've definitely had the most important players come to their teams in Bojan Bogdanovic, Alec Burks, Daniel Gafford, and PJ Washington. I think all these teams are committed to the style of play that they need. And it seems like Bojan Bogdanovic is there purely due to OG Anunoby's going to be out for a little bit longer. And what's his name? Julius Randle's out longer with his dislocated shoulder. It's going to be tough out there in New York. They are going crazy, though. They're like 10-1 or 12-1 in their last 13 games. And who's the one? Lakers, exactly. Yeah, the GOAT Caruso would be lovely to come back. Like, if Caruso could come back, I think the Lakers would have solved a lot of problems, especially with Vando out. But the Bulls want 2 firsts. The Bulls want 2 firsts. I don't know why I do know why they want 2 firsts, but 2 firsts is a bit much for a guy like Alex Caruso. I think the Lakers should have just kept him, but that hurts. That's a story time that we're going to have to get into. I think post-deadline, it's clear what videos are going to have to facts. They got to sign you, bro. It's just crazy, though. I think it has to be studied what went on with this deadline. I think we'll do a whole video on this, very similar to my Vando video, because the currency today is second-round picks, and no one's dancing with the contenders. No one's dancing with the contenders. Milwaukee is the only contender that really danced today. Could you imagine Pat Bev defense with Curry shooting a Giannis dribble? That'd be the most OP player in the league right there. Jermaine, appreciate the likes. Keep going, bro. Everybody keep liking, bro. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, Christian, I'm not going to call them dumb, but I'd say that was a really bad decision. I'd say those were 2 horrible decisions. One, offering Dennis Schroeder 4 years, 84, and then 2, thinking 4 years, 33 for Caruso was a bad deal. It's one of the best deals in the NBA. It's one of the best deals in the NBA. I think everybody wants that. NBA Insider, the guy who's going viral right now on Twitter, who pretending to be like a real guy. He is saying Wiggins, Caruso, DFS, Brown. Those are the 4 biggest targets. Those are the 4 biggest targets right now. I don't think they're getting moved anymore. DFS was talking to Dallas guys yesterday, and he was like, yeah, I'm coming. No, you're not. Not anymore. Not after PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford. What? Is Brooklyn going to accept Maxi Kleba in 5 seconds? You don't even have 5 seconds. You got 2. And so I don't know what the deal is here with DFS. And Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn is completely losing the situation here if they don't trade him for first. Because what are you doing? Like, you need first round picks. You're not winning anything as the Brooklyn Nets right now, at all. There are a lot of teams in the NBA that are really believing in their mid right now. They are really believing because of the play-in tournament. They're like, hey, maybe we can get somewhere. They saw the Lakers get to the Western Conference Finals via the play-in tournament. The Warriors and Lakers have been in the play-in tournament almost every single season. So it gives a lot of teams hope. That's 3 extra teams or 2 extra teams. Bruce Brown, Instagram story, 48 minutes ago or 58 minutes ago now. Just a picture of him in a Raptors jersey. Maybe he's a Raptor. Or he's hoping to get traded. Who knows? There's heavy Laker smoke there. Okay, right now, breaking news, Brett Siegel. The Bulls are expected to hold on to DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and Alex Caruso past today's 3 p.m. deadline. Andre Drummond remains a player. The 76ers and Bulls have discussed in trade talks. So I could see Andre Drummond getting traded for all those extra seconds Philly got. I think that's why they traded Bev, why they traded for Buddy Hield without a first-round picks. They gave seconds, but I think they're getting some back as well. They have so many in 2024. So all these picks can work. Drummond and a minimum for seconds. Or Drummond for a minimum in seconds makes a lot of sense for Philly with Embiid out for 2 months with his torn meniscus, which I am still really upset about, but that's okay. We lose the MVP. Sometimes you lose the MVP. Pat Bev to Milwaukee was also kind of shocking, by the way. Also, yeah, someone said this. Etienne Catalan, if you guys don't follow him on Twitter, he's amazing. He posts every single jersey swap with the number up to date. He is locked in. He said that Seth Curry Hornets jersey going to hit hard. It will, because it'll make up for the no Steph Curry Hornets jersey. But who knows? Maybe one day Curry decides to retire in Charlotte. But for now, Seth Curry is a Charlotte Hornet as well. Mark, appreciate the follow on the TikTok. And for those that are all in here, if you guys could all go to my YouTube right now, that'd be sick. ISH_NBA. Same as my TikTok, Instagram. Link tree's in my bio. You could just hit it there. That would be huge because if we could get to 500 subscribers, we're getting monetized, people, and then we can go live every single day. We might be, and those who have been in here right now know that we got some crazy email. It could be huge. It could be huge. The update to come soon. I'll let you guys know, of course. But right now, the deadline just keeps going slow. It keeps going slow. We have like Russell Westbrook's. Okay, we got a Pat Bev clip. Pat Bev is hilarious, man. Pat Bev, if those that don't remember, for the YouTube gang and the TikTok gang right now and everybody that's joining in, I appreciate all of you. But for those who don't remember, Pat Bev, when he was a Laker, beat Portland coming back down 20. Him and Thomas Bryant and LeBron James led a comeback that was insane. And he was slapping his wrist, looking for the watch, looking for Dame time. Whose time? Whose time? That's the guy they traded for. So he said he's got to mend his relationship. That's hilarious. He does. He really does. We got Yuta Watanabe coming back to Memphis, and my boy Bryson is excited. Respect for that. It seems like a lot of older, like veteran minimum guys are the guys who are getting moved today. I don't think anything significant is coming, guys. But who knows? We have 34 minutes, and we've had some pretty crazy buzzer beater trades in the past. We've had some trades that got announced at 12:01 that happened at 11:59. So we are hoping right now. Okay, we have some updates. We have some updates from Zach Lowe. The added draft compensation here will be 2 future second-round picks to the Hornets from the Thunder because they're taking on Davis Bertans' contract. I don't know how to say his first name, but Vasily J. Micic's contract, which is disgusting. And then Trey Mann, who I love. I love Trey Mann. And then you get seconds for Gordon Hayward. Good deal for OKC. They have too many picks anyways. Those seconds were never going to be theirs. Charlotte needs some new players. They need some new culture on the Charlotte Hornets for sure to build around LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, Mark Williams. I like what they've done. Let's think about this. You could realistically, if LaMelo was back today, oh God, someone did a Killian Hayes Lakers swap. Let's take that off my vision from now on, please. Let's not do that. A lot of Lakers fans want, okay, this is on the topic of Charlotte. Lakers fans want to trade Christian Wood and Jackson Hayes and seconds for Nick Richards. I totally understand that. I'm not sure how much better he is, but he's 7 foot. And he's a big mother effing body who I think the Lakers could develop into like a pseudo JaVale Dwight Howard type from 2020, but he may not be good enough. He may not be. That's why I don't think the Lakers are making any trades. They're not seeing any needle movers. They already signed their guys who are needle movers, but you were hoped to see Gabe for Daniel Gafford was an option, but that's pain. I think because of that, they're not going anywhere. I don't think any trades are happening for that reason, as Chris Haynes said. But Chris Haynes has been wrong before, but I trust him. I trust him for sure. He has been wrong before about stuff like this, but they're standing pat. I think the Lakers could look into signing Harry Giles, Joe Harris, or Killian Hayes. It kind of sucks to hear those names, or Kyle Lowry. I don't think, Drummond is out there. Drummond might be the next guy that goes, maybe for Philly. I think just Philly for Drummond, and that's kind of it. It's looking like Bruce Brown wants to get traded, but nothing's going to happen because the Knicks traded Fournier. Don't know how I'd feel about getting traded to Toronto, knowing I would never get rerouted, ever. Like, except for if my name is Kyra Lewis. Kyra Lewis, by the way, can I rant for a second, chat? Let me rant for a second. Hold up. We'll pull up some other trades here while we wait. But I'm gonna rant real quick about Kyra Lewis Jr. But first, happy 2/8/24, everybody. Happy 2/8/24. We got Lakers Nuggets tonight. This is the game of the night. I will probably be live on YouTube and TikTok after this game. Isaiah Stewart's technically still out there, but I think Pistons might have been done making their moves. I don't think they should be trading any young guys. I think they just got old guys out the door. Added Simone Fontecchio. I think they could trade Gallinari for sure for someone. I would love Drummond to come back to LA, man. I don't think we used him right. I think he didn't. I think once that Phoenix series happened and everyone got injured, he tried to elevate his gameplay and he couldn't. He got a pretty unfair shake at it and then went to Philly. So I don't think the Lakers used him right. I don't think he used himself right because his pick and roll defense was garbage. But let's get into this. Let's get into this quick rant about Kyra Lewis Jr. David Griffin, New Orleans Pelicans GM. If you guys remember, Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, and multiple first-round picks that ultimately turned into DeAndre Hunter, who got traded for Jackson Hayes and Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and a bunch of other firsts, Dyson Daniels, Trey Murphy, bunch of those guys were in that deal, right? Kyra Lewis Jr. was the point guard they drafted to replace Lonzo the next season for no reason. Lonzo had a game where he had 11 threes, by the way. And they said, you know what? Let's get a short point guard who can't shoot. Let's replace Lonzo with this guy and then get Kyra Lewis Jr., 13th pick in the draft. He has since played like 3 NBA minutes They traded for CJ McCollum, Dyson Daniels they drafted, Jose Alvarado plays, and they just said, you know what, let's just dump this guy for salary. Now he's getting dumped to Utah in a deal where Otto Porter gets sent, who I could see being a buyout option for the Lakers as well, because there are a lot of teams that can't get him, like Celtics, Suns, Warriors. Ethan, my guy, what's good? Mid Kyra Lewis rant, let's freaking go. Great to see you, bro. Welcome in. And then this guy is now getting traded to Utah as the 4th string point guard, potentially waived. I don't get David Griffin, man. David Griffin, if you ever see this, please feel free. Let's talk about this. What were you thinking? Lonzo Ball was always the guy. I understand maybe you knew about the knee injury, but just absolutely ridiculous that season. Drafting Kyra Lewis just for all this to happen. There were wings available. There were so many good wings available for the Pelicans that year. I thought they could have gone into a season where they went into the playoffs. And then you signed and traded Lonzo for Tomas Satoransky. Okay, I'm done. I'm absolutely done with that. And this is where we're still at. Yeah, Killian is gone, Ethan. This is amazing. Killian is gone. The guy they drafted over Tyrese Halliburton. Another rant-worthy moment. Troy Weaver, did he do that, or was that Joe Dumars? What a terrible draft pick. Yeah, Warriors are selling, not in trades. They're literally not making trades. The Lakers and the Warriors, no team is going to give them fair value. No team's going to give them fair value for what they want. So it's not going to happen. It's truly not going to happen. No trades from the Lakers or the Warriors. Guys, we got 27 minutes left, and we haven't had a trade in this hour, in the 11 hour. Ethan, let's go. We wait. Oh, we got a noti. What are we getting? It's from Spectrum. It's Lakers people discussing the trade deadline right now. Ali Clifton. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like we're getting anything, guys, for any. Nope, Cavs aren't going to make any deals either. They did their work in the offseason. They did some great work getting Max Strus, Georges Niang, the GOAT. Because who did they come to watch? It was Georges Niang. It was always Georges Niang. The Cavs could be some contenders. Yeah, the Knicks are amazing. Really good deadline. No seconds given. Quentin Grimes. At first, I thought they gave Quentin Grimes and Malachi Flynn for Burks. And I was going to be pissed because I'm like, Burks is worse than Quentin Grimes. But you get Bogdanović, you get off Fournier's contract, and all you give is seconds. You don't have to give the Mavericks first this season. You don't have to give that for Bruce Brown, which I think would have been an upgrade. But you already have Jay Hart, who's just like Bruce Brown himself. So what's the point of having two of them? Bogdanović can shoot, and he's taller. Good fit while OG's out, while Randall's out. The Rockets now just reported via Kelly Iko, one of the biggest Rockets guys. They are not making any trades. Makes a lot of sense. They already did their trade. They traded for Steven Adams, Victor Oladipo for Steven Adams. Absolutely. Pummy Man, if I don't know ball, what do you know? Pistons signed someone. Pistons actually waived Joe Harris. They've acquired a lot of players. They also waived Daniel House Jr., who they acquired via trade. Absolutely insane stuff. Oh, yeah, Pummy Man? Are you a certified ball knower, Pummy Man? Kelly Olynyk ends up back in Canada to Toronto, Allen. He gets traded along with Ochai Agbaji for that 2024 Thunder, Jazz. Don't call me little bro, otherwise you're getting banned. Bro. But we got a lot of trades for Toronto this year, but Bruce Brown is the deal they have to make. They got Ochai Agbaji, who I really like for them. He's like a perfect Toronto Raptor guy. Yeah, I mean, they traded a first for him. Yeah, bro, for real. Hey, Mark, JP, appreciate y'all. For real. Ethan, we go. Let's go. Why Warriors not trading? I don't think they see anything worth it. I generally don't think they see anything worth it because they would have done something otherwise. Because Kerr doesn't feel anyone is better than Andrew Wiggins, like peak Andrew Wiggins. Kerr doesn't think anyone's better than peak Chris Paul. You know, though these guys are just their ceilings are too high. And at the deadline, if you really want to upgrade your ceiling, you trading those guys for like Bobby Portis and like a bunch of regular dudes like Pat Connaughton, not going to do anything really much for you. I think a good deal would have been Wiggins for Portis, Connaughton, Marjon Beauchamp, and like a bunch of seconds. But what do I know? Pat Connaughton is kind of on a bad contract, but he's a salary filler. And you'd rather just have the guy that helped you win a championship in Wiggins. So, like, at that point, you just keep your guys. It's better for chemistry. It's completely better for chemistry. Do you think Orlando will make a move? That's a great question. I am confused of why Orlando has not made a move. Like, Fultz, they have a logjam at point guard, right? Anthony Black, I think, is better than Markelle Fultz. They had a winning record when Anthony Black was the starting point guard. Easily. And Markelle Fultz, just like, I love him, but he's built for like a different team. I think Gary Harris, I thought he was going to get traded, but he's 3-and-D, and he's on an expiring, so you would like to see him get traded. Jonathan Isaac is another trade target for them. I mean, a trade guy for them, but it doesn't seem like their targets are there anymore. Maybe Brogdon or Lowry. Yeah, I don't know. I like Lowry for them, but Lowry might get waived. I like Chris Paul for them or Brogdon, but nah. It may not be happening. I don't know. It's very slow right now. With 22 minutes left, it seems nothing is happening. Do you think Spurs will trade anybody? No. I thought Devontae Graham, but maybe not. Ethan, do you think Gary Trent's going to get traded? It looks like not. It looks like not, which is surprising. But yeah, no, it looks like not but he's on an expiring. You would have thought, especially because they were trying to trade him to the Lakers 2 years ago. Oh, okay. Boston is targeting Lonnie Walker with the rest of their trade exception. That makes a lot of sense. That would suck. That would suck if you're the Lakers, because you could have just kept the guy. You could have kept the guy. Clippers, have they done anything? No. Their biggest trade was Harden, and I know PJ Tucker wants to get moved. They'll probably buy him out if he really wants to get moved. But if I'm him, stay in LA. It's not like you're good enough to play anymore on a roster like that. So you stay there, stay in LA, make $11 million, wait for someone to potentially get hurt so you can play meaningful minutes, maybe contribute to a championship type of a team. I don't know why on earth you want to go somewhere else if you're PJ Tucker. It's Los Angeles, man. Like, maybe if you want to get waived and come to the Lakers, cool. Like, if that they have playing time available. They have playing time available for him because of Vando being out. But what is the point? Why would you want to leave the Clippers with such a perfect situation? One of your best friends is on that team in James Harden. That makes zero sense to me. Zero sense to me. Also, yeah, I agree with the sentiment that Royce O'Neal getting traded for 3 seconds, and a bunch of minimum guys should it like at least say like, how did the Lakers not trade Gabe Vincent and a bunch of seconds for Daniel Gafford? It's because Wizards wanted the expiring of Rashawn Holmes, and yeah, but I don't know, man. We have some weird stuff going on with some big market teams. And also, I think someone said deadline's over. No, it's not. It is over at 12. Give us 20 minutes, and then it is over. 3 Eastern. I know Lakers and LeBron fans are pissed. Like, it's mainly LeBron fans because they're like, we're not maximizing LeBron's time right now as a Laker or AD's time as a Laker. But I would argue you are maximizing it by the signings you made in the offseason. And if you think you can get a star in the offseason, maybe you maximize it next year as well, but it's hard because everybody's getting older. How do you feel about the Bucks trading for Pat Bev? It's a W. It's W. It's a huge W for Milwaukee. They needed some perimeter defense. They had 0 of that. Now they have it. They wanted Caruso, very heavily rumored. They were offering Connaughton, Beauchamp, and picks, but their picks or seconds not good enough. Yeah, that's kind of it. I don't really see Milwaukee making other moves because they had to kind of trade. I mean, they had to kind of trade for Pat Bev. They had to, and Daryl Morey ultimately rid all of the Clippers guys except for Batum and Covington. So, like, House is gone from the Rockets days and Philly days. Korkmaz is finally gone. Mook is gone, who got a key to the city, is now Indiana Pacer in exchange for Buddy Hield. So it's bleak right now, guys. It's a lot of expirings getting moved for 3-year deals and second-round picks. Oh, wow, people. Per Woj, we have a Woj bomb. Woj bomb, everybody. Everybody tune in right now. Woj bomb. The Hawks and Raptors are discussing trades for DeJounte Murray and Bruce Brown. Barely a bomb. But, like, this could be a buzzer beater trade. This could be our only hope, people, for some electricity. This could be our only hope because they are still in negotiations. They haven't given up like the Lakers or the Warriors or the Rockets. Wow, I did not know this. Kevin O'Connor in 2020, April 15, 2020. Killian Hayes is my number one prospect in the 2020 draft. Here's why. That's crazy. Killian Hayes just got waived. Everybody. You think Philly's going to trade for Kyle Lowry? That's not a bad take at all, actually. That is not a bad take at all. That is really not a bad take. Maybe you could go Batum, Covington. You kind of traded House and Korkmaz, though. You could give Reed, but you don't want to give up B-Ball Paul. You really do not want to give up B-Ball Paul for Lowry. So I think B-Ball Paul. I mean, I think Lowry just gets waived. If Lowry gets waived, fourth quarter yelling, why the fuck Batum in? That's funny. Killian Hayes, G League. Yeah, I actually work for the Santa Cruz Warriors in the G League. I hope to see him soon. I hope to see this guy developing, working on his game. The G League's great for that. There are a lot of NBA players in the G League. Like, I just watched the Texas Legends go at the Santa Cruz Warriors twice and lose both games with Justin Jackson, Mike Miles Jr., Jordan Jelly Walker, Dexter Dennis, Greg Brown, if you guys remember him from Texas. I did not go to UC. Alan, I think I saw you were at the Berkeley USC game. That's dope. Really dope. I went to USF in San Francisco. There's the G League's great. It's actually fantastic to watch. I love it. I really do love it. Like, they have Tony Bradley on the Texas Legends too. If you guys remember him, the franchise, according to Joel Embiid, who popped off in that one game when he was out. For real. Shouts out to the city. Shout out to the Bay. We got notifications. Oh, nope. It's just on my own stuff. Every time I get one, guys. Every time I get one, I get. And if you guys know Grace Sports Take, she's my friend. She is a Pistons fan, so she will hate on the Lakers. I love it. She said, in a season where you have healthy LeBron and AD, this is what you do. Lakers are unserious 10 seconds ago. That was the notification we got. That's funny. It's hilarious. I mean, I'm not sure about unserious. It's just, it is what it is. Oh, we got a trade, everybody. Doug McDermott has been traded to the Indiana Pacers. We have a trade. Ethan, I know a lot of people in there because I just started working there. We got a trade, everybody. Everybody like up for the trade. Let's go. It's Doug McDermott to Indiana. Of course he's going to Indiana. Very perfect fit for him in Indiana. Doug McDermott goes to the Indiana Pacers. We are waiting to see for what. The Pacers are sending the Spurs a future second-round pick via Woj. They could actually take the salary in, but they have some guys they could send. Maybe Jalen Smith. I don't know. They don't really need to trade anybody, but yeah, no. Doug McDermott is an Indiana Pacer. Guys, we got a trade. We have been waiting. Appreciate you, Ethan, my guy, bro. Appreciate you. we have been waiting for a trade for a long time for the last roughly 46 minutes, and now we get Doug McDermott to Indiana. I think has he played in Indiana before? I think he has. Also, everybody keep liking the stream up. I'm about to pause for literally 3 seconds, maybe 30, but I will be right back. Everybody keep liking the stream. Doug McDermott, you are an Indiana Pacer. All right, everybody. We're back. This gives me some hope. This gives me a lot of hope. I'm about to put this on my Instagram story too right now. So everybody keep liking up. I'm going to be right back again. Keep liking, boys. Appreciate everybody in here. Share the live if you can. That'd be sick. You can tell your homies. We got 13 minutes till the deadline, and Bruce Brown and DeJounte Murray have not been traded yet. Marcus Morris is in the deal. Okay, actually, we're going to stay for a second. I'm about to pause. I'm about to be right back. Okay. This is all money related, everybody. This is all money related. The Pacers are trading Marcus Morris and a second-round pick and cash for Doug McDermott. So this is for the Pacers to get under the tax even further. They wanted a shooter to make up for Buddy Hield getting moved as well. Good deal for them. They just traded for Siakam as well. So Buddy Hield is gone, though, which is interesting because McDermott is not the shooter that Buddy Hield is, but he is a 41.2% shooter from three. He's 41.2% from three, so it's a good fit for Indiana. I think he's played there before. DeRozan to OKC. I think OKC's done. It would have been DeRozan for all those players that they traded for Hayward. All right. I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to share this on IG. Let's go. Keep liking it up. Join the stream. Follow me. Ish_NBA, ISH_NBA. You can say Ish too. Either's fine. We're on YouTube right now as well, live. Everybody go sub to the YouTube. Check out my bio. Link in bio. I'll be right back. Let's get another trade. Spurs, actually, one last thing. Spurs are likely to buy out Marcus Morris. That is another Laker target because the Warriors cannot sign him. The Suns cannot sign him. The Celtics cannot sign him. Very. Okay, Woj just released. The Hawks are keeping DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray is an Atlanta Hawk. He's going to stay a Hawk through the deadline. Let's pull it up. So, okay, here's the latest news right now, guys. This is the tweet deck. Hawks are going to keep DeJounte Murray past trade deadline because his contract's too good. They did not need to trade him for 1 first or 2. They traded 3 to get him. Might as well, and he's been cooking, so you might as well keep him. And it sounds like it never materialized of him getting first-round picks. It sounds like it never materialized. We're going to tweet really quick, guys. The saga has ended. The DeJounte Murray saga has ended. Thank everything. Thank everything. One of my boys on Twitter just said, if D'Lo leaves the summer and walks for nothing, Warner going to regret it. I don't think so because it wasn't there. The Hawks didn't accept the offer. They didn't accept D'Lo, Hood, Schifino in a first. They wanted more. And that's just, it is what it is. Oh, Robin Lopez just got traded to the Sacramento Kings. Why are they trading Brooks' brother? What? Wait. Are the Bucks cooking? Are the Bucks cooking with something? What are they doing? So he's expected to be waived, become a free agent. And okay, sorry, YouTube, I was looking down at TikTok this whole time. For the YouTube gang and the TikTok gang, Robin Lopez just got traded. His brother Brook is the starting center. Yeah, exactly, Ethan. That's the stupidest trade. Why are you trading your brother the starting center's brother? You do all this for Giannis, but you're trading Robin? Are they cooking up a deal right now? They might be cooking up a new deal right now, everybody. Something new might be coming, because why on earth would you trade Robin for cash? And Sack's not even going to use him. I don't get this. I don't get this at all. But, I mean, maybe Pat gets traded for 2-3 people. Maybe Portis gets traded for 2-3 people. Grace says, that's a wrap for NBA trade deadline. Grace, we got 8 minutes. We got 8 minutes. Giannis at the 5 might be coming. And also, you know what? I do like Robin Lopez or Marcus Morris to the Lakers. I like one of those guys to the Lakers. I really do. I really do. As buyout options, I really do. They need size. Yeah, Portis is probably staying. What's the point of trading that guy? He plays too much. Oh, okay. So this trade, according to Bobby Marks, opens up a roster spot for Milwaukee, saves $8.6 million towards the luxury tax. Makes a lot of sense now. Maybe he'll come back as an assistant coach. He'll probably come back as an assistant coach. Yeah, Bulls aren't going to trade. Bulls are not going to trade, everybody. There's no way Bulls trade. I would be shocked. And also, guys, we're going to go live tonight again after Lakers Nuggets. Appreciate you, Ethan. Appreciate you. That's actually better. If you guys could get to YouTube, that would be fantastic. Then we can talk easier on there as well. Follow Ethan's complete lead here. We are live _NBA right now. Let me see if I can send you guys the link. And Ethan, while you're in there, let me know what you're thinking of the audio. We are no mic'd right now. What's good, Ethan? Welcome into YouTube as well. Welcome to everybody joining in on TikTok still. I'm going to go off for a second. We are sharing the live. Okay, lovely. Appreciate you. I'm just putting that in there right now, Ethan, and then I'm going to send that to myself. And then let's tell Instagram. Let's tell Instagram about it, because right now we just got Robin Lopez getting traded. That's how small the trades have been, everybody on YouTube. But tonight we're going to be going live. TikTok, give me a second here. We're going to be going live tonight, Lakers Nuggets, with the camera setup back home. We've had no power this week in the Bay, but we are back finally with some power, and it's going to be a fun night. The Lakers got to beat the Nuggets. They're focused on the Nuggets, and you got to respect that. They are focused on the Nuggets right now. DeJounte not getting traded is wild. Oh, I agree. I 100% agree, Ethan. I agree, bro. I agree. Also, for those that are, hey, let's go. Appreciate everybody joining in on YouTube right now. Ethan, keep sharing it. Appreciate you. Everybody that's in here, keep sharing it. I love you guys. I'm sharing it on my Instagram story right now. We have no trades since Robin Lopez. Let's see. No notifications yet. The Toronto Raptors are waiving Spencer Dinwiddie. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. YouTube. Spencer Dinwiddie. Whoa. TikTok, we're back. Spencer Dinwiddie is getting waived. Spencer Dinwiddie. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. This dude is a Laker. Spencer Dinwiddie is getting waived, everybody. Oh, my goodness. This is to avoid the tax? They're avoiding his 1.5 upcoming contract bonus for games played. They are waiving Spencer Dinwiddie, who has wanted to come to the Lakers for a very long time. This is actually crazy. What? Spencer Dinwiddie is way too good of a player to be getting waived. This is freaking crazy. Everybody keep joining in on the YouTube. I agree, Ethan. It is stupid by Toronto. Massive for the buyout market. Massive for the buyout market. If you guys are in TikTok right now, YouTube, like up right now. Like the stream. Let's get more people in here. Jaden Springer is getting traded for a second-round pick. Why? Oh my God, what a deal for the Celtics. I love Jaden Springer. What a deal for the Celtics. Guys, Dinwiddie just got waived. Everybody tap back in. Everybody tap back in. If you weren't here, tap back in. We said this deadline was going to end slow, but with Spencer Dinwiddie, okay, Chicago just said Caruso is untouchable in trade talks. Wow. Drummond is a vital piece for the playoffs. Yeah, it makes sense. Dinwiddie is hitting the buyout market. Bro, Ethan, I agree. Jaden Springer is a great basketball player. He is severe. What is Philly tanking? I'm trying to understand what Philly's thing is this year. Are they just going to play Terquavion Smith more? Yeah, we did get spoiled last year, Ethan. Well, Dinwiddie's a Laker because he can't go to the Suns. I think he would love to go to Phoenix, but he can't go to the Clippers. He can't go to the Celtics, the Warriors, and he's always wanted to go to LA. This is crazy. I could say, Marcus Morris actually could go back to the Clippers. I did not think about that. He could totally go back to the Clippers. He's been traded like 3 times. He's good. Oh my God, Spencer Dinwiddie. You are a Los Angeles Laker. That is crazy. I'm also, the Clippers are stacked, Ethan. If they get Mook back, they're even more stacked. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, I agree that Bone should be traded, Ethan, 100%. I am linking my live right now. This is ridiculous. No, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay, we are back. We posted on Instagram story. No, this is crazy. This is crazy. Spencer Dinwiddie waived. Spencer Dinwiddie waived, man. Killian Hayes waived. It's been more waves, more waiver wire news today than any other deals. What's up, guys? If you guys are tapping back in with me, we have 1 minute till the deadline ends. We literally have 1 minute left. And Bruce Brown is staying with Toronto. That hurts to see. The deadline is ending, everybody. This was probably the biggest and brightest move of the 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock hour. Kevin O'Connor just tweets the Bulls will be mediocre forever. Matthew Peralta tweets Darvin looking at a Dinwiddie, D'Lo, Reeves lineup, and he just looks excited about that. No trade is better than a bad trade, people. No trade is better than a bad trade. No trade is better than a bad trade. If you're the Lakers, things you love to see with Dinwiddie getting moved, because otherwise the Lakers were going to get smoked this entire day. But now it's understandable. Okay, Delano Banton gets traded to the Portland Trailblazers from Boston. That's the last trade of the deadline. I think a couple more are going to start to pour out here. Pat Bev broke a deal today. That is right. This is hilarious timing. Delano Banton gets traded to Portland. I like that a lot for Portland. I mean, it's just a cap-clearing move for the Celtics in order to get Jaden Springer. What is Philly doing, man? Trading Pat Bev away and Jaden Springer away for like they're nothing. Philly may really think Embiid's out for the year. But then why do you trade for Buddy Hield? I don't know. I don't know about this with Philly. I don't know about this. Yeah, via Eric Pincus, who is a mentor of mine, who I absolutely love in this business, who has inspired me throughout my entire time in basketball, just said he's one of the biggest cap gurus like in history. He said he expects the Lakers to offer Dinwiddie a rest of season deal, but he's on an expiring, Allen. So I don't know. Maybe they want to keep him long term. Maybe they want to keep him long term because he's a great shooter to have around Joel Embiid, and it's easy to convince him to stay with that team. Warriors made no moves, everybody. Lakers made no moves. Rockets made no moves. Bulls made no moves. Who else made no? Dorian Finney-Smith did not get traded to Dallas like he told them he was. Bruce Brown's not getting traded while the Raptors did make moves. I thought Bruce Brown was getting traded for Olynyk and Agbaji. Instead, it was a first, Otto Porter and Kyra Lewis Jr. Small moves, a lot of small moves. Delano Benton to Portland, Jaden Springer to the Boston Celtics, Robin Lopez to Sacramento, but he will get waived. My boy Ethan on YouTube said Bones should have gotten traded. I agree. This is actually crazy. This is crazy because not much really happened on this trade deadline. A lot happened at 8 a.m. today in Pacific Standard Time. Buddy Hield, Alec Burks, Bojan Bogdanovic. Let's go over the Knicks, actually. I think a Knicks breakdown today is going to be really good. And then we'll talk about Dinwiddie. And then we'll try and come up with a plan for today's trade deadline day as a community, as a gang, because I know we're all excited about tonight's Lakers-Nuggets game. That is really what I've been looking forward to all day and even last night. This is all I've been thinking about, really, because this is the team you have to beat if you want to mean anything. Yeah, okay, let's go over the Knicks. So it seems this is their roster rest of the season. I'm sad they traded Ryan Arcidiacono. I wish they signed someone else and just traded someone else. They have to sign people too. Dinwiddie's actually an option for the Knicks, everybody. Dinwiddie is almost a very clear option for the Knicks. They have a massive hole at backup 2. Corey Joseph traded to the Pacers. The only deal the Warriors will make. So some deals are going to keep pouring in, everybody. Some deals are going to definitely keep. Yeah, you're right. Backup 2 is Burks. Sorry. I guess McBride is your backup 1 too. Yeah, no, it's Dinwiddie to the Lakers makes sense. Yeah, actually, I tweaked on that on the Burks thing. Okay, so you go Knicks here. Brunson, Dante. You're probably going Anunoby, Randall. Let's go healthy here. Anunoby, Randall, Mitchell. Then you go 6-man is Bojan, a backup 3/4. Burks, McBride, Sims, Gibson, Achua. Yeah, you could sign Dinwiddie still. Oh, Sixers fans must be pissed. You trade your guy. Oh, what? Mavs, we got a Mavs update. Marcos, I appreciate you for the follow. No Lakers trades. I can't say I'm disappointed because I pretty much expected this. Especially like a lot of my contacts in the NBA are all Lakers related, and they ultimately realized as well that teams they wanted way too much, especially DeJounte Murray, especially Bruce Brown. And the Lakers viewed this season as, look, if we trade 1 first with D'Lo to get DeJounte, how much are we really upping our ceiling? And then Gabe Vincent's not viewed as a positive contract at all. The team is focused so much on continuity, chemistry. They just want to keep everybody. And now they want to trade 3 movable firsts in the offseason with a player, but I genuinely don't even think they want to do that. It's just something they want to appease to the fans because fans always want trades. But trades are not always going to save you guys. They're not always going to save our teams, but I think they could in the offseason for the Lakers because I don't know if the Lakers can win a championship as currently constructed. I think they still can if Vando comes back. And maybe if you now sign a Spencer Dinwiddie or a Kyle Lowry and like just coach the team correctly, because they won the in-season tournament for a reason, you know? The deadline just passed, Gahel. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong, Gahel. Gale? We are live still on YouTube, everybody. TikTok. Oh, Hartenstein. Good looks, Ethan. Great looks. Hartenstein is huge for that team. Pacers send a second-round pick to Warriors for Corey Joseph and cash. Killian, you're in the chat? How does it feel, bro? You're a free agent right now. Guys, we got Killian Hayes in the TikTok chat right now. He said, what's up, gang? How about you, bro? How are you doing today, Killian? Are you okay? You might be doing better now that you don't have to live in Detroit anymore. You could go back to Paris. You could go to the Spurs. There's a lot of good options for Killian Hayes here, who is in the chat. He said, we're going to ball in China, trust. That's facts, yeah. I think Shanghai Sharks might be your best. Everybody liked the stream up. Let's get to 5K for Killian Hayes. He was the first waiver today. And that was hilarious. I think just in the midst of like a random role player trade, Killian Hayes got waived. And now he's in the chat. So everybody like up for Killian, the future Shanghai Shark himself. Yeah, my boy Bryson also said something hilarious. I don't know what's funnier about Jaden Springer. Jaden Springer has a Muse account, number one. And Jaden Springer Muse said, Jaden Springer survived the deadline 18 minutes ago at 11:50. He gets traded right after to Boston. And then Bryson says, I don't know what's funnier, him getting traded right after this or Jaden Springer having a Muse account. Someone said freeing space for Killian. I think the Warriors are freeing space for Killian. Corey Joseph gets traded. They clear some money now in tax. They still can't sign Dinwiddie. Yeah, Ethan, I agree, bro. With the inability to sign anybody in the buyout market, I don't know what the Warriors can do. Like they traded Corey Joseph just for cap because like Guy Santos, Lester Quinones, guys who I've watched every single weekend this season are just better players than Corey Joseph. Quinones has been popping. He's very much the next Poole in their system at least. And Guy is he just fits well with what they do. They have other guards that I think are even better. Like even Pat Spencer is better than Corey Joseph in my opinion. Maybe Kendrick Davis is even better than Corey Joseph. And you needed to clear that cap. Trading a minimum guy gets them $8 million in cap, so that's good for them. That's good for them. Like that's pretty much it. Like I don't. There's not really much benefit. Lakers or Nuggets. I'm hoping the Lakers can win, man. I am a Laker fan. My boy Kunal just said, I think that the chat will find this hilarious. TikTok, YouTube chat. Killian would really move the needle for the Warriors towards the lottery. Yes, I agree with that. I think the Warriors, why not sign Killian Hayes? You might as well keep that pick so Portland doesn't get it. It's top 10 protected. Yeah, the deadline did end. Torture. Sorry for the late response there. We were just getting some updates. Yeah, no, 100%. Lakers are expected to show interest in Dinwiddie. Sign the man. Sign the man. Lester is getting Joseph minutes. Yeah, he's way better than Joseph. I watched Lester up close and personal. I saw the way he prepared, the way they had him work on his body, the way he's committed to basketball, and he's just so creative. Corey Joseph is not a guy who should really be in the NBA anymore. He should be an assistant coach, like a player's coach. He's a good fit for Indiana if they want to keep him. I think he's been there before, just as a vet. They traded for Doug McDermott. They traded Buddy Hield away. They made some interesting deals to get off some money, get some guys off the roster who shouldn't be playing because they already have so many talented wings. And putting a bunch of wings out around Halliburton and Nembhard is just the smartest thing you could possibly do right now. So the Chicago Bulls, fun fact, have not made a trade for a player since August 2021. Yo, GZ, I agree, bro. Lester is a great guard. He is a great guard. Green to Miami. Which Green, Torture? Yeah, guys, we are TBH Warriors should tank this year, trade the pick. Damn, interesting. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Because are they winning? They did kind of blow out Philly, but this is. Oh yeah, Tyus Jones didn't get moved, by the way. We have breaking news, everybody. Clippers forward PJ Tucker is not requesting a buyout. Sorry to go silent on everybody. The deadline ended. But PJ Tucker is not getting bought out. This is exactly what I said. He should have always stayed with the Clippers. Why leave? Why would you leave? Why would you request a buyout? Why would you request a trade? This is the perfect franchise to be on. They have probably the best chance to win a championship. Interesting. I mean, not much to take away from this. Good. He should be staying. He should be ready to play at any moment. Okay, guys. I think we're good for now. I don't think any news is going to come out. Let's just check one more time. Let's just review really quick before we get out of here and come back tonight after Lakers Nuggets. We will be on the real setup with the better camera, better audio, everything, guys. This is for YouTube and TikTok. This is your buyout market. It's Spencer Dinwiddie, Kyle Lowry, Marcus Morris, Joe Harris, Killian Hayes. Davis Bertans and Evan Fournier are potential guys, but they have really weird clauses in their contract for next season. They could go. I don't think those two are getting waived, actually. Just thinking about it now, like, you could just trade those guys with picks, salary match them. But that's it. That's it. Like, I think your best option is Dinwiddie, clearly. Second best option is Mook Morris or Lowry. Third is one of the two. And then from there, it's Joe Harris and Killian. And it gets bleak from there. It really does. Like, Dinwiddie was a shocking wave, but that's it. I don't think anyone else is getting waived. Tyus Jones not getting traded was really shocking. So, yeah, I think that's all, guys, for now on the live. I appreciate every freaking one of you that joined. It was an amazing trade deadline day. For us, personally, we got some good news. I'll let you guys know about it once I can. During this stream, it happened, so I'm excited. Let's see about tomorrow. Let's see about tonight. Lakers Denver, 7 p.m. Everybody be ready for that. I will be live right as that game ends. We'll talk the whole thing. We'll try and analyze the whole thing. We'll do a breakdown and everything. I appreciate every single one of you. My goats, you know who you are. Love you guys. See you tonight. Interesting deadline.